begin with the rendition of Vaishnav Jan, the favorite hymn of Gandhiji. And in this case, I'd like to play a recording of the song Vaishnav Jan. It's been recorded by two very eminent vocalists of India, Pandit Jasraj and Shankar Mahadevan. Please listen to this short but very sweet hymn, Vaishnav Jan To Tene Kahiye. The person who is God's person, that's the one who is.
वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराए जाने रे
वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराए जाने रे वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराए जाने रे
पर दुखे उपकार करे तोय मन अभिमान नाणे रे
वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराए जाने रे
सकल लोक सोहरे वंदे निंदा न करे कीनी जय
सकल लोक सौरे वंदे निंदा न करे
काच काच हम ईश्वर लागे वैष्णव जन तो तेरे कहिए जे पीड़ पराए जाने
समदृष्टि ने तृष्णा त्यागी परस्त्री जेने मातरे
समदृष्टिनी तृष्णा त्यागी परस्त्री जीने मातरे जीवाधक असत्य ना बोले परधन नव छाए हाथ
वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराए जाने रे मोह माया पे नहीं जेने दृढ़ वैराग्य जेना मन मारे मोह माया पे नहीं जेने दृढ़ वैराग्य जेना मन मारे राम नाम शो काणी लागी सकल तीरथ तेना तन मारे वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराए जाने रे मन अभिमान गाने रे वैष्णव जन तो तेरे कहिए जे वैष्णव जन तो तेरे कहिए जे
The prayer Vaishnav Jan that you just heard was composed by Narsi Mehta in the 15th century. It is an exquisite composition that describes the qualities of what makes a person truly God's person. I like to share with you a first few lines of a translation in English made by Kuchwant Singh, who was a long-time editor of India's daily newspaper, Hindustan Times, and a very renowned journalist. And the translation of the first few lines goes like this. Consider a person to be God's person only if he can feel another's pain or peed parai, only if he reaches out to alleviate another's hurt, par dukhe upakar kare, and only if he does so without pride in his own compassion. Man abhiman na aane de. That was the poem, the prayer, or the hymn that was sung at the morning prayers of Gandhiji's ashram. Once again, on behalf of the Mahatma Gandhi Peace Council and the College of the Humanities of Carleton University, I welcome you to this short ceremony that we hold every year. My name is Jagmohan Humar, and I'm the founding president of Mahatma Gandhi Peace Council, which was established in 2006 and obtained charitable status in 2010. Every year after that, we celebrate this because of one reason. The magnificent statue of Mahatma Gandhi that stands in front of you, and in fact behind you right now, is a symbol of the ideals that Gandhi developed aimed at building a world filled with peace and harmony. They have become increasingly relevant in the world of today. This is besieged by violence, strife, bloodshed, and war. The statue was sculpted by a renowned sculptor, you might have heard the name, Ram Sutar, and his son Anil Sutar, who live in Delhi. And they are the same people who have most recently designed the world's tallest statue, the 182-meter statue of the first Home Minister of independent India and a close adherent of Gandhi in the India's struggle for independence, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. The Gandhiji statue before us was donated by the Government of India through its High Commission in Ottawa to the Mahatma Gandhi Peace Council. It was unveiled at this site in 2011, when the High Commissioner of India, then High Commissioner of India, Mr. S.M. Gawai was present, and so was Dr. Roseanne Runte, the then president of Carleton University. A small plaque commemorating the unveiling is installed just behind those doors to the right on the wall, and might have a chance to see it later on. It commemorates that occasion of 2011 when the statue was unveiled. It's a matter of great pleasure that we are joined here today by Mr. Manish, the High Commissioner of India, His Excellency, and to celebrate this occasion with us, representing the High Commission here with us. And it's a pleasure to have you, sir. Just a short introduction of His Excellency. Mr. Manish is a career diplomat. He joined the Indian Foreign Service in 1997 and he has worked in various capacities in several Indian missions and posts abroad, such as Moscow, Tashkent, Prague, Colombo, and Jakarta. He has handled both bilateral and multilateral relationships and has rich experience of handling different aspects of diplomatic relationships, including political, cultural, commercial, and economic, and press and information, etc. Mr. Manish was appointed the Consul General of India in Vancouver in August 2020, and since September 14 this year, he has been officiating as the Acting High Commissioner of India in Canada. I am pleased to invite Mr. Manish to offer brief remarks to mark this occasion. Please.
Thank you, Dr. Mr. Jagmohan, for that elaborate brief profile for myself here. But first of all, thank you very much, Mahatma Gandhi Peace Council, led by Jagmohan ji. Dr. Hunar is not here yet, but it is a matter of privilege and pride for me to be here today to celebrate on the eve of Mahatma Gandhiji's Jayanti tomorrow, this small ceremony to pay our respect and homage to the great son of India, the biggest, tallest leader of India's independence movement. And as we celebrate his 173rd anniversary, 153rd anniversary of his birth, one thought comes to me is that it should not be that we should remember him and his teachings and his values only on 2nd October. We should make it a part of our life, and he dedicated his whole life on the principle of non-violence and for the humanism and humanity. And his teachings transcends state, caste, religion, and his values and principles of non-violence are still relevant, and more so in this era of global disruptions and violence. And so I really am honored to be part of this celebration along with all the fellow Indo-Canadian community members, all the friends of India, friends of friends of Canada and India who have gathered here to remember this towering personality. And you must be also knowing that it was befitting of his stature that Mahatma Gandhi birthday on 2nd October 2nd October was declared as the International Day for Non-Violence, and it was United Nations General Assembly in 2007, if I am correct, declared when a resolution was passed by then Minister of State for External Affairs, and 140 countries supported it. And 2nd October since then has been celebrated as International Day of Non-Violence. So we have to pass his thought and principles and legacy to the coming generation. And what it would be, the statue of Mahatma Gandhi is I would say is in a great place, because it is in the premises of Department of Humanities of Carleton University, and I would hope that more younger people would have come here to celebrate this occasion. But tomorrow, I believe a special lecture series is also being hosted by Mahatma Gandhi Peace Council, and I hope that more younger people would follow it on our social media telecast when it is happening, so that the message of peace and humanism and non-violence is passed to generations, and Gandhiji's value is also spread. Thank you once again for finding time to join us here for this celebration. We really appreciate. On behalf of the High Commission, I really appreciate and value our partnership with Mahatma Gandhi Peace Council, which has been celebrating this beautiful moment every year. And we have already heard from the President the history behind this installation of this statue here. But I think we should all imbibe some of his Mahatma Gandhi's teachings and values in our life to make this world and contribute in a small bit to make this world a better place for all of us, for our future generations. Thank you very much, and wish you all the best for on the occasion of the Mahatma Gandhi Jayanti. And I'm happy to be celebrating in Ottawa. Otherwise, we would have celebrated in Vancouver, because in Vancouver also we have in SFU campus we have a peace square there where Mahatma Gandhi's statue is there. But glad to be in Ottawa till the arrival of my new High Commissioner. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Manish. That was a pleasure to have you here. I know Vancouver might be missing you, but it's our gain what is their loss. In fact, Gandhi statues are a number of places throughout Canada. And there is a same life-size statue also sculpted by Ram Sutar in Winnipeg. And there are busts all around the place, including in Toronto, in Quebec City, and so on. And no doubt everywhere this occasion will be celebrated. As Mr. Manish pointed out, tomorrow, the October 2nd, is the Non-Violence Day as recognized by the United Nations. In fact, the whole week preceding that is called the Peace Week. And both ends of that Peace Week are recognized internationally as significant days. And there is a organization called Department of Peace in Ottawa. The objective of that organization is to promote the establishment of departments of peace in every government in the country, in the world. Why not? If there is a Department of Defense, why not there is a Department of Peace? And so we partner with them from time to time in the occasions that we do celebrate. Now we have, unfortunately, Dr. Rante was not able to join us today. I would have welcomed her, but the reason is that she was the president of Carleton University when this statue was brought to Carleton. The government of India gave this statue to Mahatma Gandhi Peace Council in 2009-2010. And at that time, the High Commissioner was seriously thinking about putting up the statue in one of the city parks. And we did get the city park, it's Strathcona Park on the riverside, as one of the possible venues. But I at Carleton believe that this was a suitable place for the statue of Gandhi. We have 30,000 students on the campus, young minds. We have scholars coming to the campus. We have dignitaries coming to the campus. They all come and see. And the more important reason is that in the department, the College of the Humanities, there is a department, art department, the College of Religious Studies, and we have our Dr. Noel Salmond as one of the professors from the department. They have interest in Gandhian studies or Hindu studies and Indian religious studies. And they were very delighted to partner with us and promote education. After all, our objective was to promote education in the principles and thoughts of Gandhi, and the College of the Humanities was the ideal place. There are other departments in the university which are also interested, including the Department of History. So we thought this was an appropriate place as a focus for people to learn about Gandhi's principles and ideals and to practice them. So I proposed that to Dr. Roseanne Rante, and she was delighted to have the statue. So what she wrote to the High Commissioner at that time is quite memorable. She said, "Thank you for your consideration of our proposal to install the statue of Mahatma Gandhi at Carleton University. We would be honored and privileged to have such a distinguished and artistic representation of peace on our campus." And that's the event that led to the installation of statue here. The statue, as I said earlier, was unveiled in 2011 at this site in the presence of then High Commissioner Mr. Gawai and Dr. Roseanne Rante. Ever since, every year, we have observed this short garlanding ceremony to pay reverence to him and to his ideals. We also endowed from the MGPC an annual lecture in the College of the Humanities called the annual M.K. Gandhi Lecture in Peace and the Humanities. And that is also held every year around October 2. And this year again, tomorrow at the 2nd of October at 10 a.m., we have a virtual lecture entitled Peace in the Piecemeal World, delivered by Ms. Jaya Rao, who is the founder of the Vedanta Trust of India. And if you read the poster that is circulated, I believe all you must have got it someday or the other. It was widely circulated, and I hope you can join us in the virtual lecture and listen to Ms. Jaya Rao at that time. With that, I'd like to conclude this ceremony by inviting first the High Commissioner of India, Mr. Manish, to garland the statue on behalf of all of us.
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम
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 ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको सन्मति दे भगवान
सबको सन्मति दे भगवान
ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको सन्मति दे भगवान
सबको सन्मति दे भगवान
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम
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 कोरस में थोड़ा जोर से सब लोग गा सकते हैं सीता सीताराम सीताराम भज प्यारे तू सीताराम 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 भज प्यारे तू सीताराम जानकी वल्लभ जय सिया राम भज प्यारे तू सीताराम जानकी वल्लभ जय सिया राम भज प्यारे तू सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन 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 सीताराम धन्यवाद
Thank you, Dharm Raj. That was beautiful rendition, and it was wonderful to have you here to sing with us here. And now, before I conclude, I just want to thank every one of you for having joined us here in this short but beautiful ceremony that we have always had. We have a number of board members of the Mahatma Gandhi Peace Council joining us here. Our immediate president, or the current president, is on a business trip to Vancouver and could not be with us, Mr. Dinesh Mohan. But we have the good fortune or privilege to have our immediate past president, Mrs. Rashmi Gupta, who is here. And this beautiful portrait of Gandhiji was painted by Rashmi. Enjoy this all for you. Thank you once again, and please join us tomorrow, a virtual lecture by JRO on peace in this piecemeal world. I'm sure you will enjoy it. There will be plenty of time for questions and answers if you wish to pose it to Ms. Rowe. And so look forward to seeing you virtually tomorrow, 2nd October at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you again.